fellow Toastmasters,
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
returning guests. October 17th, 1989. It's a beautiful day in San Francisco. Sunshine, blue sky. It's Game 3 of the World Series. The San Francisco Giants are ready to play the Oakland A's. It's called the Bay Bridge Series because the San Francisco Giants play on the west of the Bay Bridge and the Oakland A's play east of the Bay Bridge. 52,000 fans were expected to cheer on their teams to victory. The roads were almost empty because people were leaving work early to get home so they could watch the game at home on TV or at the game themselves if they were lucky enough to find tickets. It's 5:04 p.m. and I look at my office mate and I said, "Do you feel something?" "I think there's an earthquake." She looks at me and she says, "Oh yeah, it's an earthquake." I look back at her, I said, "It's really an earthquake." And all of a sudden, boom! Gnashing of teeth, giant gnashing of teeth as the building did exactly what it was supposed to do with the cement grinding with the metal. Boom! 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 I was on the second floor of the Hyatt Regency Hotel in San Francisco where I worked as a sales manager. 17 stories, I was on the second floor. 804 rooms, sold out hotel, 1,400 people. It's an iconic hotel right at the northeast tip of the Embarcadero in San Francisco. I looked at my office mate. The windows were cracking, file cabinets were falling, and outside there were pieces of the Southern Pacific Railroad building falling down on the ground. I was hyperventilating. I didn't know what to do. Usually I have some control, but I didn't know what to do. What I did do is I reached for the landline on my desk and I called my family in Colorado Springs. I said, "We just had the big one, but I'm okay." And the line went dead. That was the last phone call out of the Hyatt Regency Hotel. Power was down. Gas was turned off immediately to prevent any explosions. Water was shut down to prevent any water leaking. All the managers gathered in the lobby of the hotel. What do? First thing we had to do was secure the hotel, 804 rooms. Security and the front desk had to take the master key and go room to room, down the stairs, because you couldn't use the elevator, evacuating the hotel. As we evacuated the hotel, we had everybody come out to the plaza outside. And for 2 hours, we stood out there unable to provide any information to our guests and also the people that were just gathering because they didn't know where else to go. And they figured hanging out with a bunch of people outside of a hotel might be a good place to be. 2 hours later, we got the go-ahead to go back into the hotel. We couldn't let people go back up to their rooms. They had to stay on the second floor and below. We had 1,400 people that we had to accommodate. We had sheets, we had some towels, and we had some blankets. We had no water, so the bathroom conditions were deplorable. People were sleeping on the floor of the meeting rooms and the ballroom. I never knew how much food a hotel refrigerator could hold. We called it the feeding of the 5,000. The general manager said if we can keep these people fed, there'll be at least some sort of semblance of order. So we made sandwiches, we made potato salad, we made pasta salad, fruit salad, vegetable trays, everything, pastries, everything we could find. And we served food until 4 o'clock in the morning where we were all just exhausted and we had to take a break. I can't remember where I slept that night in my suit, pantyhose, and pumps. But I must have slept somewhere. 2 days later, I was able to go home because BART was operational again. Didn't know what to expect. I hadn't heard from my roommates, of course. Didn't know what was going on. Just knew what had happened right around where I was at the hotel. Heard rumors about bridges collapsing and buildings on fire, but didn't know the extent because we didn't have internet and cell phones then. I turned the corner of my street and everything looked fine. I walked in the front door, not a crooked picture on the wall. How could San Francisco be in such a turmoil and 12 miles away, not a crooked picture on the wall? It was absolutely amazing. I had time to take a shower, pack my bags, and go back to the hotel to stay for an unknown amount of time to take care of things there. Still didn't know what had happened to my roommates. They weren't home. October 27th, the Oakland A's and the San Francisco Giants played baseball again. October 28th, they played baseball again. The A's swept the series. Can I just say that above all, I am just so proud of Michael that he was able to watch San Andreas, because you couldn't pay me $1 million to watch that movie.